Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to No Man's Sky. Now, we're in the same system that we were in the last episode, guys. I scanned the system and found a transmission tower here on this world. I think this is the tundra one we were at earlier. But apparently it has access to a distress signal, so we're going to go ahead and travel there, and hopefully we're also going to acquire the materials that we need to go ahead and jump to the next system. I'm still trying to get a hang of... Whoa! Hello there, capital ships. Coming out of nowhere. Still trying to get a hang of the controls and everything. Makes me really wish that Sony would come out with like a keyboard for the PlayStation. That would be amazing. I'm sure they probably already have, but... Oh yeah, this is definitely the tundra planet we were at. Off camera, I jumped to another world and traveled to the abandoned building. Learned some potential new tech, which is the ability to, ironically, get more resistance against freezing temperatures, so that's good. And here's transmission tower. We will see what happens. Here's more of those guys. Those floaties. Now, was it? It's L2 to scan? Is that the case? Press R3. Yeah, look at that. And I guess they just hang out here. And this is a pretty... Oh, we got looks like a manufacturing facility here. That's interesting. Let's see what we can grab. Gra. Health at maximum. Let's go ahead and save this and explore. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm kind of taken aback today, to tell you the truth. Right before I started recording, I watched the trailer to the new Metal Gear game that Konami announced at Gamescom this year. And holy crap, it looks horrible. And I'm normally pretty easygoing when it comes to games, but man, that is not Metal Gear in any way, shape, or form. I can't... Let's go ahead and interact with the transmission tower here. The transmission readout suggests that long ago a distress signal went unanswered. Sequence of numbers already. Let's see if we can do better math here. That's 7, 81. Wait, 7, 6, 5. So 81 and 4 is 77. Distress signal coordinates discovered. Your standing with the Viking has increased. That's strange. So we'll have to see what exactly the distress signal is all about. I really wanted to leave this system, but if it keeps on giving me crap to do, I guess we'll just keep on soldiering on. But yeah, it's called Metal Gear Survival, which I find to be a very ironic term because I don't think the franchise is going to last much longer. It's set between Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes and Metal Gear Solid 5 in an alternate universe where apparently things go horribly wrong and there's these weird zombies, and it looked horrible. It was not Metal Gear, and that's something that just really bugs me, because you can't just put the Metal Gear name on the tin and expect people to call it Metal Gear and love it like Metal Gear. It just put a really bad taste in my mouth. Oh, hello there, Mr. Drone. Let's check out these bunkers before we leave this place. Learn the Korvax word for probability, which I assume is probably a very important word in their language. First aid. Health is already at maximum. Why would Korvax technically need first aid? I think they would just need some tools. Just grab what we can before the drones get wise of us. New technology. Further improves bolt caster reload times, ensuring that ammunition replenishment occurs swiftly and cleanly. Cool deal. I got onto a world with an extreme presence of drones, and holy crap, guys, I was dealing with drones like every minute, I would say. Let's go ahead and use these power canisters to reload the bolt caster. Speaking of that. Whoa, hi. It's like its ears were burning. Now, let us be very careful and not shoot the squid folk. And sentinel drones have been alerted, which is a shame. Where's our ship at? Let's go ahead and just get out of here, because we got a storm incoming. Or no, the storm is actually here. And our protection is not going to last much longer. There we are. But Metal Gear with zombies. And I guess you could conceivably have zombies in the Metal Gear universe. You could just say nanomachines, which is normally the go-to response when anything is very strange in Metal Gear. But I don't know. You guys got to watch the trailer if you haven't, because it is a very interesting thing to watch, because you're kind of... I didn't really believe what I was seeing at first. I was like, this has to be a joke or something. They can't be serious to think that this is Metal Gear. But it's a co-op kind of game. Snake shows up in the trailer, but you can tell that like him and Ocelot, things have gone horribly wrong, so it's a brand new group of people. It was literally they had an idea for a game and just decided to slap Metal Gear on it, thinking that it would get attention. Does that sound familiar? Does that sound like a movie that people have seen recently? But, it's like, let me go watch it if you guys have a chance after you finish this video. I would like to hear your guys' opinion, especially if you're a big fan of the Metal Gear franchise. It's like the first Metal Gear game that I ever played, was Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Because I never had a PlayStation, I just got a PS2. And I was very, very confused right off the bat when I started playing it. But once I got used to everything and realized what the game was about, I got really hooked on the Metal Gear games. Revolver Ocelot is probably one of my favorite video game characters ever. In terms of anti-hero, villain, whatever you want to call him, he pretty much fits all the all of those archetypes. But it's just a shame. Just a shame. That's pretty much all that I can really say about it. It is a shame what has happened to the franchise. I'm kind of glad Kojima got out of it when he did. Let's go ahead and turn the ship upright. And now we'll boost. There we go. And, ooh, we are dealing with flat-out ice fields now. Are those oceans, or are they just huge snowbanks? I think those might be oceans. Well, let's check out this crashed ship. And hopefully, there's no storms incoming. Where we got? It's on the other... Oh, of course, it's on the other side of this rock. Of course it is. Well, this is probably not the smartest thing I've ever done, guys, but it certainly won't be the last. I'll just go ahead and trek over here. We also need some other... Oh, is this all? That's definitely a crashed ship. New technology. Phase coolant theta. Phase beam laser cooldown times are significantly reduced. That's nice. We'll check for survivors here in a second. Gragra, Atlas Pass, which we don't have yet. Oxide shielding shard. Well, that's handy.
Extreme night temperature detected. Thermal protection falling.
You okay? Compare and transfer. Oh, we could actually take this ship if we wanted to. Can we compare? Let's see. Interesting. I don't think we'd go ahead and take it, though. Well, let's see if there's anything here that we can actually salvage. Cannon damage. Let's... Man, let's see... I really wish our cargo hold wasn't so full. He has the normal phase beam. Got the photon cannon. That makes sense. Deflector shield, pulse engine, hyperdrive, launch thruster. It's the enhancements that I'm primarily concerned with. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's back out. Let's look at our own inventory. And let's use one of the shielding shards on ourselves. And actually, it doesn't look like we can stack that. Oh, the starship's out of range. Oh, no. Well, maybe we can just go ahead and load it out. This technology is critically damaged. Let's transfer the shielding shard over here. And I know. I understand. We've got badness incoming. Photon. Oh, we can't actually transfer over only the main... Ah. Okay. Well, that is indeed a shame. Let's use this shielding shard, because we are going to need it. And we've got no shelter. I knew this was a bad idea. No, I can hear you guys already. Wretch, this was a bad idea. Yep, noted. Absolutely noted. You are a valuable member of the team. Do we got another shielding? Can we transfer? No, starship's out of range. Ah! Alright, what do we charge? Okay, we got titanium. Thank you, drones. Hopefully that'll be enough to get us back to the ship fast enough. Holy crap. I need to get off this planet and never come back. It's a little too cold for my taste, and I really like cold weather. Come on. Charge, charge, charge. Yeah. There we are. Good deal. That was a close one. But let's go ahead and get off this rock. We need to find a planet that is not wanting to kill us as soon as we land. So let's jump out into the atmosphere, and then we can give everything a good scan and see what exactly we're going to have to do here. Wretch! Okay, take a look around. Rocks everywhere. That planet doesn't look particularly inviting, though it is undiscovered. That one's undiscovered. That one looks green. A little bit greener than the others. That might be our best bet of finding a planet that actually is somewhat inviting. I highly doubt it. But you know what? Let's go ahead and see what happens. Because this will probably take us a while to get there, unfortunately. But in order to make a warp cell, we need some zinc. And while I could probably find zinc on that other planet, I'm pretty sure that we would die via overexposure before such things. Hostile Do we have ships coming at us?
Threat detected.
Oh, crap. That's not good. Hostile ships on approach. Ah, no! And there's a lot of them. Let's boost. Try and get ourselves out of here. I have to say, the one thing that I am not a fan of in this game so far is the space combat, because it's always been swarms of 5 ships, maybe more. And unfortunately, that does not... I guess we can try and outrun them. Unless they're obviously faster than us. Which is a possibility. Wait a minute. Nice! We outran them. That's a first. Normally you can get completely zerged. It's like, what happened? Where's the lone pirate ship trying to make a name for themselves that we can hone before we go and do anything else? To tell you the truth, in terms of the Metal Gear, and I don't know if I'd said this already in this episode, but it made me very, very glad that Konami has not touched Castlevania. Because to a lot of people, Konami was getting out of the video game business and just making like pachinko machines in Asia, which I can see why they're doing it, because they can keep the IP, the intellectual property of all of these franchises by making pachinko machines out of them. But man, it is just... it's a shame to see so many great franchises that Konami owns, like Castlevania and Contra and Metal Gear, and seeing them pretty much put on the back burner, and when they do come out, they're not actually the games that people know and love. It's basically a game with that skin. Man, I don't know. Like, the times have definitely been a-changing. No one would ever think, like, back when Metal Gear Solid 2 or Metal Gear Solid 3, or, Metal Gear 3 came out, that Konami would be in the position... You couldn't imagine, after Metal Gear Solid 3 came out, that you'd be... or Snake Eater, that you'd think Konami would be in the position that it would be. You know, Kojima gone and working back with... or forming his own studio and working with Sony directly, and Konami not making any more games. Which is a shame, because I was really curious what they were going to do with the Lords of Shadow universe for Castlevania. I've actually seriously considered playing the Lords of Shadow games on the channel, because I actually haven't played them. I'm aware of the stories and everything involved, but I think it would be a lot of fun to play them, being a huge Castlevania fan. I know they're very, very different games than what I'm used to, but you could tell that they were experimenting with it a little bit with, what was it? The one on PS2. Oh, crap. I forgot it. But, insufficient fuel. Whoa! Well, let's go ahead and put $5 in the tank.
Technology recharge.
That's probably a little bit more than $5. But it's not every day you get to make a Spaceball reference. Let's keep going to this green world, this emerald world. And looks like that is a huge landmass. Very green. That's good. Can we scan the planet? Anything of interest? Oh, it's red too. With trees! Holy crap! And looks like we got a base right here. Well, this is a nice change of pace.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Wet, minimal, flora is frequent, fauna is uncommon. Okay, now this is more like you would see in the trailers and such. We got some of those floating rocks. We've got... These look more like tribal structures than anything that would be natural. And that looks like a giant mountain of diamond or aluminum. So, got a good view. I hear that they're going to be implementing, or they've been thinking about implementing, base building here soon. I think they really need to get the Minecraft aspect into this. Something just flew over. Oh, hi. But, Mevubak Swamp. Got some nice purple flowers. Much, much better. Hopefully they do that sooner rather than later, because I have read a whole lot of criticism regarding this game, and I can see where they're coming from, because the game hasn't provided a lot of the things that it was promised at release, so they're trying to do the patches as soon as possible. Beam coolant system further lengthens time between mining beam cooldown periods. And that's definitely a problem. So hopefully they'll be able to add like base building and stuff here in the game, because that would be bring a whole other new factor. It'd be kind of like that one game, I forgot what it was called. Learn the Korvac's word for please. Subnautica. The one that's on the ocean planet where you can build your own base. That would be really cool to do it in a world like this, and then you could probably do stuff in the ocean. So let's go ahead and scan again. We got plenty of isotopes. We got some... I'm looking for zinc as well. So what we got here? Emerald. Neutral. That's a new kind of thing. But what I really want to check out first and foremost are those weird diamond mountain things. And we got a journey milestone. Oh, there's some zinc. Give me that zinc. Was our inventory full? It better not have been. Okay, there we go. Because we need to build a warp cell. And we have plenty of stuff that we need to sell at auction too. So we're going to be rolling in the units here before too much longer. What do we need for the warp cell? Thamium and antimatter. Antimatter, we need electron vapor. And we need suspension fluid. Okay. So we do have everything we need for a warp cell, but I really want to explore this world now. Hopefully we can find some really cool life forms. Or something to that effect. Let's check out the floating rocks. We have seen these, but not exactly sure what they're for or what they do. There's actually a movie that their first trailer just got released that has like alien ships very similar to these, just like huge eggs, black eggs that are like landing on Earth and causing all kinds of chaos. And Amy Adams, the actress who played Whoa! We fall into a sarlacc? No, okay, no we didn't. Just a chasm. Whew. That was, interesting. But she plays like an interpreter, and she's apparently the only one who can competently try and initiate contact with the aliens and teach them about the human race. Is that a critter? Target and track. Oh, no, 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 no! Don't shoot the thing! That's how wars get started. That is a big old block of aluminum. We should call this world foil. Interesting. I don't really need aluminum for anything right now, though. But it's good to know that it's there. And we've got another base. I think that's just plant life. It's not moving around. The only living things that we've seen so far have been the flyers. Yeah, that's definitely like a cactus or something. Speaking of cactus, this entire planet reminds me of dragon fruit for some reason. It has a very similar color scheme. This is definitely a planet that I would like to build a base on. The thing about it is like, what would you have available on those bases, since there's not really any kind of like sleep system or decoration or anything like that? I don't know. There'd be a lot of possibilities though if they ever decided to implement it. But let's check out this base before we call it an episode. The Osovami Jungle. Yeah, this is definitely jungle land. And we got another question mark over there. I expect to find a lot of structures here because of how rich this planet is with life. Just really happy that we finally have seen some greenery. Boltcaster shots are granted deflective properties. Ew. Life support systems at 25%, so we're not on a planet, unfortunately, that has good, I guess, human life, or can support human life completely. And what we got here? Korvac's word for hi. Now, oh, hello, Mr. Drone. Not know there'd be that any of you here. Inventory is full. Can we go ahead and transfer something over? And we got another drone too. I know. It's just wanted to grab that module. And we got some ships flying by. Fortunately, they don't try... Oh, imagine if those were like the raiders and they shot you while you were on the ground. That'd be horrible. Signal scanner. Now, let's go ahead and arrive here so we have a save point. Good stuff. Alright, well, I appreciate you guys sticking with me and listening to me rant about Metal Gear, what once was. But I think that should be enough for today. Let's go ahead and discard this titanium and see what's in here. Probably more loot. Oh, a shielding shard. Excellent. But we'll continue our exploration of this world in the next episode, and we'll see maybe if we can find a trading post nearby where we can leave that drone alone. We can sell off our gear and maybe get the suspension fluid needed to get a warp cell so we can head out elsewhere. So hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.